Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Fishing with Vegas. Today we're going to be making a PVC pipe GoPro mount for the Kayak. It's going to be track mounted and it's going to be pretty simple, pretty cheap. And since you guys liked my other GoPro mount on the rack with the rod holders, I figured you guys might appreciate this, so let's check it out. So I said it's going to be pretty simple, pretty cheap to make. The only parts I have is a GoPro mount. You can use a sticky one if you want. I decided to go with a screw one. A T-bolt that you can get. I'll link down below for where you can buy one of those from Amazon. And however you want to do this, I decided just from parts that I had at my local hardware store, you'll need a cap. PVC, I'm using 3/4 inch pipe. So you want a flat cap like this. And then, so this is a screw on. So then you're going to need, if you can find, I just dropped it. 1 second. So like I said, the cap, you're going to be screwing holes in this. This is going to be mounting. So it's threaded, so you need a thread. If you can find a threaded to slip connector, you can just use that. I could not find a threaded to slip, so I had to improvise with another threaded then to the slip. And then I just have a 2 foot long, because this is going to be about a little longer than 2 feet, GoPro mount, 3/4 inch PVC pipe. So you'll need 2 of these caps, 2 couplers, whether it's threaded and slip, or threaded, and if you have the threaded, then you'll need a threaded and then some type of slip mount. So you'll need 2 of these each. So, and that's all the parts you need for this. So let's get to it. Alright, we got the top piece of the mount, the bottom piece of the mount, some PVC glue, and our 24 inch pole. And we're just going to be gluing this together, both the slip portions. It's going to take a little bit of PVC glue. It's going to do a light coating. I mean, you really don't have to do too much. It's a little bit less this time. There we go. Both sides glue. I'm gonna let it set for a little bit and then move on. Alright, so here's our final product here. Probably just, yeah, we got it all painted. I just painted it black. The glue is set. And the only thing I don't have is the caps. So we have the caps here. I screwed one hole already just to test it out. We're gonna screw out the other one. We'll be ready to go. So these fittings, I mean, you can just hand tighten them. They don't have to be as tight as they all the way screwed down, because it's not going to be waterproof. It doesn't need to be waterproof like regular PVC piping. So I already drilled a screw hole into this one. This is for the T-bolt, sorry. So it depends, it's going to depend on what measurement of T-bolt you got. I just found a drill bit that was very close to it, smaller. I wanted it to be nice and snug. As you can see, this is very snug in here. So I found one that was smaller, close to it, and I kind of drilled it out so that I can get this nice and snug in here. So as you can see, it comes through. From here, we're just gonna put a washer in there and a nut. This is probably going to be a little bit of the challenging part, is getting the nut on there. There we go. Grab some pliers. These are actually my fishing pliers. They should work. just to make sure it's tight. There we go, nice and tight. Alright, so that one's set up. Now we're going to drill a hole out for this. I was aiming to get if you can find a nut that has like a lever like this on there, use it. That way you can just tighten it down. I was trying to find one, but I didn't find one, so I mean, I might replace it later. But I did find one that works perfect for my GoPro mount. So, like I said, I just took a drill bit, same drill bit that's very close and I'm not gonna, I mean, you don't have to be so precise, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drill this out right here. Mark it for the middle. Probably not the safest way to do it, but of course use caution. Don't try this at home. So this is going to be a little bit small. I picked one a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to do some extra threading through here. And then I'm just going to see if this fits through here. I'll try it from the top. Yep, perfect. Alright, so we get the screw through, and this, literally just screw right here. Let's make sure it's nice and tight. Perfect. Let's check that out. Look at that. I didn't plan it to be that perfect, but kind of scratched off the paint a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. So now we have both our connections and we're ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this here, screw it on to our pole. And so it doesn't have to be as tight as you can go, but I'll take this rusty pipe wrench, give it a few turns here. I don't think, I said, for this PVC piping, like, you might want it all the way tight for if you want it waterproof, but we're not worried about water getting in to here. So I think that should definitely be tight enough that it's not going to go anywhere. Perfect. Now, so here's my T-bolt onto my track mount. I plan on leaving this here. This is where my camera is going to be. So I wonder, let's see if it's as easy as. I kind of want to hold this nut here just to make sure this nut. Let's see if I could have got a, just like I had on the GoPro, on the front, a screw down here that has, you know, wings or something like this. This would be much easier, but I mean, it's pretty damn tight. There we go. Like I said, the plan is to keep this here pretty much permanently. Right here, and then just putting the pole. That's that hand tighten, pretty tight. Right here. Screw on, so this part will screw on and screw off for storage. tighten a little bit for, and perfect. I said this part right here will just, when I'm done, just come off. So we can do it just like any other mount. Sorry if you can't see that. Screw on. And there's your final product. There we go. Perfect little GoPro mount for your kayak. Alright, there you go. There's your GoPro mount. If you like these type of videos, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. I definitely enjoy doing videos like this, and you guys seem to enjoy it, so tune in for some more content.